As a business leader on whom many people depend, one of the key qualities you need to nurture in yourself is resilience. How capable are you of bouncing back when setbacks occur? How often do you see a setback as a setup for a comeback? How well do you do what the salmon does? Continuously leap back into the fray despite being pushed back. The word resilience relates to the Latin name for the word salmon. It also describes a material that can bounce back or return to its original former shape once it's been bent out of shape. How capable are we of doing that, and how much of a deal do we make about that, and how far do we promote that in our team? Important to be resilient. Important to be able to hold it together when other people are losing their heads. I want to say there are 5 pillars to resilience. The first one is mental toughness. How capable are we of keeping our argument secure when other people are chipping away at it? How capable are we of staying focused and determined when we could easily be knocked off our path? Mentally, how robust are we? Physically, how capable are we of doing lots of miles, turning up to lots of meetings and still bouncing in there, full of enthusiasm, wide awake, resourceful, burning the candle at both ends at some times which are critical to the business? How physically capable do we feel? Healthy mind, healthy body. For that matter, how emotionally stable are we? How capable are we of being that rock, that cornerstone, who can keep a measured, thoughtful, composed state when other people around us are getting angry, arguing, losing their heads, getting flustered? How well do we manage to keep ourselves together in such circumstances? For that matter, though, how socially resilient are we? When there are lots of other people complaining at us and finding us unpopular and disliking our decisions, how well do we manage ourselves in terms of keeping self-esteem and confidence alive and self-belief despite those kinds of external noises? I think one of the keys lies in the last pillar. If we're spiritually resilient, in other words, if we have a sense of cause, a sense of purpose, or a meaningfulness, if we're saying to ourselves, I am the right person, in the right job at the right time, I believe in myself, I make good decisions, and I'm in a good place. I'm scoring ever so well in these other areas, and that's because, ultimately speaking, this is me. I think when we really are on cause, when we're doing things on purpose, then that's a game changer, because that pillar supports all of the others. I think, by the way, you can improve your resilience in any of these areas by focusing on just one. If you keep working out what the argument is, and you're really sure that this is the way, the very best way, mentally you're really secure, then the chances are that'll give you a social robustness and an emotional resilience, because you know what you're speaking about is based on logic, on fact. If you get physically fitter and stronger, then that fuels the sense of purpose too, for that matter. And our mental toughness. Sports people train very hard, and the discipline produces a mental toughness which serves them physically. But ultimately speaking, if we're really in this place, then I think we can get through all kinds of things, because the small things bounce off when we have a really big purpose in mind. So, resilience. How far do you promote that to your team, and how well would you score yourself out of 10 for each of these, and where would be your keenness to improve on any of the pillars?